What is going on, guys? My name is Jesse Eby. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'll be releasing weekly content in regards to e-commerce, Shopify dropshipping, and everything online entrepreneurship. I'm releasing all this content for free and not charging you a thing. And in today's video, I'm going to be telling you guys 4 hacks that's going to revolutionize your entire Shopify product research experience. In the description below, I'm going to leave a link to this powerful spy software that has completely changed my entire Shopify product research process. Everybody that's used it has found a lot of benefit from it. I'm going to leave that link for you in the description so you can go pick it up for yourself. This one's going to be a fun one for the whole family today because we're going to be talking about sex toys. So don't go anywhere. All right, let's get into it. All right. Shopify product research hack. I'm not charging you shit like all the scamming gurus are out there, so I hope you find some value in this. You might be asking yourself, gee, Jesse, why is there a bald, toothless Jeff Bezos staring at me when I look at your videos? Well, I'm glad you asked, because we're going to be jumping into some super crazy techniques that will be super beneficial and take your Shopify product research up a notch. So I hope you find some value here. All right, so here's where Jeff Bezos comes into play. We're going to be going over Amazon restricted products. I'm going to be providing you guys with a hack, because when you find the items, the winning niche items that are in the Amazon restricted products, you're going to want to be able to find stores that are in that niche that is restricted on Amazon so you could model their success. Now I'm going to show you some tools that when you have the store that you want to learn from, these tools will allow you to get tons of information. So it's super important. Stick around so we can jump into that. So first things first, let's go over the tools. Number 1, Amazon restricted products. All you have to do is Google Amazon restricted products, and I'll also leave the link in the description. This is going to allow you to find products in niches that are not allowed on Amazon, which is single-handedly the biggest competitor that any e-commerce store is going against. Now, if you can provide products that are not available in Amazon, you're going to be able to really break through and market to a huge community that is not able to find their products anywhere else. Alright, so I searched Amazon restricted products, but you could go through here and you could see all the items that are not allowed on Amazon. This is huge. So you're scrolling through here. Fidget spinners no longer allowed, but as we know, that's kind of died. Fire and safety products. Obviously hazardous and dangerous items, but you could check what do they consider hazardous and dangerous. Laser products. A lot of these items, you gotta do your due diligence and be careful that you're not selling things that could get you in trouble with somebody's safety. We'll look at sex and sensuality to keep it spicy for the kids, huh? So for this example, novelty food items, soaps and vibrators are not allowed or permitted on Amazon. Now, if you wanted to get into the vibrator niche and sell sex toys, you would want to see a store that's in this niche that's already having success. This is super powerful information, so be sure to stick around until I provide you guys the hack so that you could find stores with Shopify that are selling these restricted products. Number 2 is Alexa. It's essentially the entire internet's website and stats and analytics and traffic information curated together into one area. You're able to view where your competition's traffic is coming from so that you could target your ads accordingly. If you have competition that is getting most of their traffic coming from Canada, when you're doing Instagram influencers, for example, you need to know that your influencer has an audience that is mostly from Canada. Now, if you watched my Instagram influencer playlist, check the top right corner right now. In this playlist, it goes over everything you need to know about Instagram influencers, and in the videos, it'll tell you about how you can view exactly where the influencer's audience comes from. Whoa. And while you're here at Alexa, it allows you to view similar websites to whatever you have currently searched. So you could search your competition and then view similar websites. Now, this is a paid service. I'll leave the link in the description, but I want to show you guys a free service that is available that's an alternative to Alexa, and that is similarweb.com. So I'll pull up a website that is one of the top websites on Shopify and just show you kind of all the information you're able to obtain here. See, when you search a website on similarweb.com, it gives you all this information. It gives you the rank in the entire world. It gives you the rank in the United States, and it gives you a rank by category. So for this one in particular, it's 259. Now this is really important here. You can look at the traffic overview and get kind of an idea of how long people are visiting for, how many pages they visit when they do visit store, how many visits in total. But most importantly, you can look at the traffic that they receive by country. This is just something to keep in mind. It's possible that they are targeting these specific countries, and I'll show you guys how to look up which countries are most interested in your niche so that you can target them appropriately. This is some good information trying to see what the traffic sources are here. But you scroll down a little bit more and you can see what sites in particular are referring to this website. This allows you to kind of get an idea of what sites are sending traffic to this shop, so maybe you can model and do something similar. Now you scroll down a little bit further and you can see the keywords that they are getting traffic from the most. But as you browse through and look at different websites that are in your niche, you can really get some different ideas. And here it gives you an example of the keywords that they are paying on AdWords to obtain traffic from. And you scroll down further and you can see how much of their traffic is coming from which social platform. So it looks like a lot of their social traffic is coming from YouTube. Don't forget Pinterest, guys. That's an undervalued method for marketing, and I'm going to be doing videos on that later if you would like. It shows what their audience is most interested in, so you could keep this stuff in mind if you have a similar niche. But this is super powerful down here. You could see the sites that the visitors of Gymshark often visit as well. You get an extra kind of idea of what some of your competition might be. It gives you almost 1,000 websites that are often visited by the visitors of Gymshark.com. So you could really kind of get in the mind of the visitors and really use this information when you're doing your marketing and Shopify product research. And down here towards the bottom, you can see competitors of Gymshark and similar sites, and just tons of information here, you guys. Really powerful stuff, and this is a free alternative to Alexa. And when we get to the hack, you're going to understand how you will be able to use all this information for the benefit, but you have to implement the hack first. Number 3. So now we're going to jump into Google Trends. You'll be able to determine with Google Trends if there's sustained interest in your niche. And I fucked up the wording here, but let me see here. You'll determine if there's sustained interest in your niche or the product you have in mind. You'll be able to determine, is the product seasonal or is there interest all year? You'll be able to determine which geographic location has the most interest. You'll be able to narrow it down to subregions and cities, so you can really do your targeting, really dialed in to the people that are most interested in your product. And I'll show you guys here, you're going to want to average a 50 or more interest over time. So I'll show you guys. This is just trends.google.com. I just searched Google Trends, and let's stay with that kind of Gymshark theme here and search gym clothes. So you can see here they have a fantastic interest over the past 12 months. It's really sustained, and it seems to be going down a little bit, but it's really sustained over the months. You can change the time frame. So if you're curious how gym clothes are doing in the past 30 days, now you want to go for a niche that has kind of sustained interest or upward trending interest. And when you're searching Google Trends, you could search any niche. Like let's look at fidget spinners, for example, over the past 12 months. You could see here back in July 2017, there's a lot of interest and it's really died down. Now, if you got into fidget spinners when the interest was high, you can make a good amount of money. But as you can see, there's not sustained interest in fidget spinners anymore. So this would not be a good item to get into because it's completely died out. And just for curiosity, we can look at the interest over time from the day that they started keeping track of Google Trends. So 2004, nothing. Then boom, October 2016, it picked up and spiked and then completely crashed. Now imagine if you caught the item when it spiked like this, you'd be making tons of money, which is a good method. You could try to hop into trends like that, but I think the best way to really go about this is finding items that have sustained interest for extended periods of time. You could jump into trends and you could cash out. There's nothing wrong with that, and you should definitely try to pay attention to what's trending, but you should also pay attention to items that have sustained interest over time or are progressively going on an upward trend. And we can see that's the case with the gym clothes here. Right now it's targeted to the United States. You can actually see the subregion of what is most interested in gym gym clothes. So you may consider, if you're in this niche, to target New York because they are most interested in gym clothes. You can narrow it down to specifically cities. What cities are most interested in gym clothes? Los Angeles and New York, but you get the idea here. You can see here related queries. Look, Gymshark even shows up for related queries in relation to the keyword search of gym clothes. If you are in the gym clothing niche, you may consider using Gymshark as a keyword that you target. You can see related topics to gym clothes. This type of stuff just allows you to really dive in and get some good ideas to really get the wheels turning. That's all this product research is about. I've said it dozens of times. This is all about just getting the wheels turning and building ideas and getting a feel for what's necessary in order to find appropriate products. Finally, number 4. Alright, so let's jump into the IP hack. So you need to Google Shopify's IP address. You just simply Google that, but I got it right here. So I'm going to copy that and I'm going to go to myip.ms. It's going to allow you to get all the whois information, and it's going to allow you to view more websites that are using that Shopify address, IP address, and it's going to allow you to search niche products so that you can find your dildo website that you've been eager for. So we're at myip.ms and we're going to search the IP address, and I'm going to keep my information blocked out here because I don't want you freaks coming knocking on my door. Alright, we search Shopify's IP address and it gives you some information here. As we may know, Shopify is a Canadian company, but the golden ticket right here is search sites on IP. This is going to show you every single Shopify website starting from the most popular that is on the Shopify IP address. And you could browse through and look at these if you want, but the golden ticket is right here. Click view all records. And a lot of people don't know about this, but at this point you could search niche products that are on the IP address. This is the beautiful part here. You can actually search niches. It'll go through and find the niche based on every single Shopify store that's around. So sticking with the sex toy theme as an Amazon restricted product, we will search vibrators. And as you can see here, there's actually a Shopify store called vibrators.com. I wonder how much that URL cost, that domain costed, or they got lucky and just purchased it before the internet really blew up. But you can see the IP location is of course Canada because Canadians are spicy. Shout out to Canada. But if we were in the sex toy niche, we could go through and we could view this website. So we know vibrators.com. We're able to go through and model everything that they're selling, and you can see what they're having success with. But now that you know a website that is on Shopify in your niche, at this point, now you could implement all these tools. You could go to similarweb.com and you know vibrators.com is in your niche, so you could enter the information there. You could go to googletrends.com after you learn some various keywords and everything that is in that niche and similar keywords that website uses. You can utilize Google Trends. So hopefully you guys see how this kind of all ties together, how all these tools are beneficial in your Shopify product research. So just a quick recap, we're going to go on Amazon and we're going to find the restricted products. We're going to find a niche that is restricted on Amazon so that we can open up a store and cater to the communities that want those products, but they're not available on Amazon. We're going to use the IP hack and we're going to get a bunch of information and we're going to find stores that are open in that niche. We're going to use Alexa, or we're going to use the free alternative, SimilarWeb, so that we could get all the information from the store that we found using the IP hack so that we could target accordingly and get all the keywords and all the powerful information to utilize on Google Trends. And using all these tools together in harmony is one big powerful method that you could add to your arsenal when doing your Shopify product research. But I hope you found some value. I'm not selling you guys shit. I'm not funneling you in to sell you shit like every other asshole out there. I don't need your money, but I do need your support. If you appreciate the free content and the free value and all the help that I give people one-on-one, consider subscribing. To help this movement grow and to help more people see my content and save more people from being scammed, I need you guys to like and comment on the video. Thanks for stopping by. Be sure to subscribe. Peace out.